Hey Sonny Jim, it's Forzathon. Hit the action button to see what the challenges are this week.
Hello all, Jeff here with a new video, and we have a new Forzathon in Forza Motorsport 7. 2 of the 3 cars here are available to unlock for the first time ever. Anyway, the first event is called New Car Smell. The challenge, win 3 races in a car from 2018. Do that and you'll get the 2013 Abarth Punto SuperSport. The second event is called Keep It Together. First challenge, get a 5,000 point drift score in 1 lap of a drift event at Sonoma Full. Second challenge, 4,000 drift points in 1 lap of a drift event in the rain. Do those challenges and you'll get the 1977 Holden Torana A9X Forza Edition. Previously, only about 200 people unlocked this car for beating IndyCar champion Josef Newgarden in a Rivals Bounty Hunter challenge. So make sure you get this car, especially if you're an Aussie. Third challenge is called Don't Skip It. First challenge here is to simply win a race at Lime Rock in any configuration. The second challenge is to complete a race at Lime Rock in a NASCAR division car, any layout. And the third challenge is to complete 3 laps of Lime Rock full circuit alternate, that is with both chicanes, in the Sport Touring Icons division car. Do those challenges and you'll win the 2017 Tamo Racemo. That's a typo you're seeing there, it is a 2017 car. So, to the first race, I decided to go with the Dodge Demon as it's one of the 2018 cars in the game. And I was struggling with the 24, with a full field of 24 cars. So what I decided to do is use my mod cars so the cars were ghosted for a lap. However, I had multiple mod cards, so I'm like, alright, let's do 3 laps of ghosted driver tars. And the thing is, I knew I had to do 5 laps to win the race. So with laps 4 and 5, everyone was not ghosted, and as you can see, just get by the Ferrari just as I cross the line. And that's the first part of the Lime Rock challenge done. The first challenge of Lime Rock done. And yeah, and it's the first part of the 2018 car challenge. So second part, I decided to go with Laguna Seca and the 2018 Honda Civic Type R car that was free DLC in the May update. Very fast car, fastest front wheel drive road car around the Nürburgring Nordschleife. Again, I decided to use my mod cards to make the cars ghosted for multiple laps. And yeah, and here it is, going for the lead. Eventually this guy just takes a weird line here. See you later. But I thought I may as well just show a bit more of this race to show you the corkscrew, the most iconic part of this track. I'd love to go here someday just to experience how steep this corner is, because games and TV don't do that justice. Anyway, that's the win. So on to the third part of the challenge. So I decided to go with the cover car of Forza Motorsport 7, the 2018 911 GT2 RS. And because I decided to make that race S-Class only, I started on pole since this car is on the top of S-Class in stock trim. So happy days from that point of view. As you can see, Monza full alternate. And yeah, it was just a matter of holding off the Nissan R390 and the Ford Caprice behind me, which is easily done. So that's that. There's another challenge done. So yeah, it was a bit lengthy for one challenge, multiple races, but that's what you kind of get with Horizon 3. Anyway, new car smell is complete. So any 2018 car will work with that. Just so you know. Anyway, let's claim our first prize. Here it comes.
This is your 2013 Abarth Punto SuperSport.
Alright, let's do some drifting. So Sonoma Full, I'm using the Nissan Silvia Forza Edition in stock trim, which explains why I'm not drifting that well. But 5,000 drift points aren't that hard to get, even if you don't have much power in your car. So yeah, there you go, 1,000 drift points. So you just got to get 5,000 points in one lap, and I found with Sonoma full, you just needed, really you only need 3 minutes at max to complete a lap with drifting. So just to keep that in mind. And yeah, you'll get the points done in no time, as I'm just having a bit of a rough time here. Doesn't matter, as long as you keep it straight on the track, you're fine. And here we go. And there's more than 5,000 points. So all you have to do that now is just drive around until the event finishes, and then there's your progress and keep it together. And next one was 4,000 points in the rain. Next race that popped up was a wet race. So, yep, Top Gear, the outer loop reverse layout using the FPV Pursuit Forza edition. Very drifty ute pickup truck. So yeah, it's not as hard as you think getting these drift points up, especially if you give yourself plenty of time. So as you can see, 2,700 points for myself. As we go into the hammerhead, just wrench that e-brake. And yep, and that's done. Over 4,000 points. Again, keep driving. With that layout, you only need 2 minutes to complete a lap. So there's that done. So, and there's confirmation that I've actually completed the event. So let's have a look at what was a very rare car.
This is your 1977 Holden Torana A9X Forza Edition.
Yep, it's a good car, trust me. Having that car finally unlockable for everyone is great. Anyway, off to the next challenge, which is part of the Don't Skip It Lime Rock event, which is just complete a race in a NASCAR stock car. So, I just have to complete the race, doesn't matter about position, I just did one lap. That's all that's needed. As you can see, I'm using Chase Elliott's Mountain Dew Chevrolet SuperSport. And of course the stock car is going to have the legs over the GT car, but the Zenvo has got to be a straight line speed about it. But yeah, doesn't matter where you finish, first, dead last. With that challenge, doesn't matter, your progress gets updated, that's all that matters. And the next one was do 3 laps at Lime Rock Full Circuit Alternate. That is the circuit with both chicanes. Any car in the Sport Touring Icons division will work. Whether that's stock, homologated, fully upgraded, doesn't matter. I decided to go with the original Audi RS4 as it hasn't really been in many Forza games. So, look, doesn't matter where you finish again, first, dead last. Probably you can do, some test drive laps, maybe they might count. Unless you just do a race with no driver task. But anyway, doesn't matter where you finish there. So that's all the Forzathon challenges done. So I'll just show you the progress. Now with the 3 races in the 2018 cars, the progress bar will only show up in your last race since it's a 3-part challenge. Anyway, let's have a look at our last car.
This is your 2017 race.
As you can hear, the Forza 6 girl has no idea what that car is since it was never on Forza 6. Anyway, as I always do, I'll test every Forzathon reward on a racetrack, bone stock. Here is the Fiat Punto, or Abarth Punto, and it's out-dragging an EV Falcon GT. There you go. It's a very nimble car, being a hatchback. Doesn't have that much straight line speed, but it's being a small hatchback, you can totally understand. And here's a car that was first introduced to us on Horizon 3, the Tamo Racemo. Now this car it may be front wheel drive, but you wouldn't know it. It's very light, very nimble, turbocharged 3-cylinder engine. It's actually very fun to drive. in stock trim, and it actually surprised me, this car. I don't know how many, I think there was only 250 of these were actually built. Tamo being a performance division of Tata, which is an Indian company that does all sorts of things, cars, electronics, etc. But still a very good car. And here is the Holden Torana Forza Edition. So as I said at the start of the video, this was previously available in the very first Bounty Hunter Challenge of Forza Motorsport 7. You got this car if you bet the 2017 IndyCar champion Josef Newgarden in an IndyCar around Road America. And only about 200 people managed to do that, including myself. Matter of fact, the very first Forza video I did was with this car, so go check that video out if you like. But it's a very cool car. And there you have it. That's this week's Forzathon wrapped up. So if you like the video, smash that like button, leave a comment, let me know what I should do in future videos, subscribe for more content, and tap the bell so you're notified of any new videos I put up. Anyway, this is Jeff here, and happy racing. Cheers.